What is up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Vampire Survivors, a game I honestly never thought we would come back to, even though it was fun whenever we played it last time. There have been some big updates to this game that made it look a little more enticing, something like I might want to jump back into, keep playing it. Unfortunately, they ixnayed our saves, man, so we don't have any of the characters we used to have. Let's see what else. Power-ups. None of our power-ups are unlocked. And our collection is bare. But that's okay. We will start... Yeah, unlocks as well. Yeah. Jeez. So there's a lot of new stuff here. A lot of quality of life improvements from what I've seen. Let's jump in and do it together. So right now, all we've got is Antonio. Gain 10% more damage every 10 levels. Max 50%. He starts with a whip. Good character. Let's do it. If you're looking at this and you have no idea what the hell this is, it was a cheap game. Came out on Steam. It was a lot of fun. It's kind of spawned an entirely new genre. Actually, let me see something. I've never played this with my my Xbox controller. That'll let me kind of sit back and relax, which sounds lovely. Let's see, is it working? Yeah, it's working. Okay, sweet. Alright, so I guess I'll explain it a little bit more as we get into it. I have the option to take any three of these types of attacks. I'm going to go for the magic wand. Oh, okay. I have to use the D-pad. Got it. Alright, well that's still a little bit comfier than me like leaning over my keyboard. A little more ergonomic. I'm always worried about my posture. Anyway, so you can see at the top left corner, we've got a grand total of 6 attacks that we can use. And then below that, there's another 6 squares. Those are for kind of like enhancements. Like Laurel, for instance, is more of an item than it is an attack. Shields from damage when active. We are going to take the Bible. There we go. We're going to get some orbits going. So the whole point of this game is to survive for 30 minutes. That is the point. We're on the first wave of the first map. I've seen some very new and interesting maps with a lot of new and interesting enemies, which is, like I said, the only reason I'm willing to kind of put myself through this game. Again, as fun as it was, it can get tedious, partially because you're kind of choosing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. You can mix up the builds a little bit. Unfortunately, not too much. Okay, spinach is something we're definitely going to want. Let's go ahead and take that. Just perma 10%. I think it was 10%, right? Damage increase on all the different attacks that we're going to have. And here we get an upgrade for our Bible. Sweet. Probably, I think, just makes it so that it's 2 Bibles. Yep. And yeah, I'll keep buffing the Bible. So the idea is you want to try to pair your attacks with your items, because by doing so, you unlock the potential for bigger and rarer, almost like final forms. So I used to remember them all. I don't really remember them all anymore. How to get each ultimate pair. But really, in order to win, you kind of have to do it. To go to the full 30 minutes, you got to know what the pairings are. See, I'm just going to hit random buttons. I was wondering, I'm pretty sure I've seen that there's a map in this game. The Bibles do a little work for us. Yeah, let's get another projectile. Wow, we got stuck on that. Okay, didn't realize I could. So there's only a few sources of HP recovery in the game. These little lamps here can drop like turkeys, basically, for us to eat. Not really getting hooked up with the turkeys. We really want to see our whip get upgraded. Whip is kind of an MVP item. Or weapon, I should say. Yeah, and I want that experience too, but it's hard to get. So we're trying to double back around. I'm sure you guys have already picked up on the fact that the whole point of this is just to pick up, yeah, the whip. The whole point is just to pick up as much experience as you can, as fast as you can, to get as strong as you can. And when possible, you want to kill the little mini boss guys. Those treasure chest upgrades are invaluable. There we go. So not a full heal. That's pretty sick though. And just like that, we're back in it. I think we take the whip. So why do you want to prioritize the whip on this character? It's just because by attacking front and back, it allows us to move forward and backwards. Movement is super important in this game. When you get super strong, you don't have to move at all. You can kind of just stand still for the most part. Okay, we really want that ruby experience. It's bigger than what we're currently rocking. Let's take an axe. I'm not seeing any of the kind of perhaps a little bit more powerful weapons. I don't think I have to unlock them. Maybe I do. Let's open this and see what we get. Luck is a stat that plays a part in this little pretend gambling thing that we've got going here. And another upgrade for our Bible. What does it do? Lasts longer, more damage. And done. Sorry guys, we're checking my phone real quick. And we will take another upgrade for the whip. The knife is cool, but it only really just attacks in front of you. And the whip already kind of does that. So we're just going to keep upgrading the whip. And the final form of the whip, I started to say earlier what the sources of healing were in this game. The little chicken dinners or whatever, those are your primary source of healing. Until you get the bloody tear, which is what I think it's called. Which is the max level unique whip. But we have to have the item for that too, which we don't currently have, I don't believe. I think that one's the health upgrade. Ooh, okay, we're getting closed in on here. Big mantis. Could try to kill these things. They have a ton of HP though, these like flowers. Probably just gonna grab the spinach here. Yeah, we'll grab the spinach. The spinach, I remember, pairs with the fire wand. So if we get a chance to take that, we definitely want to. Assuming, like I said, it's not hidden behind some weird unlocked wall. Nice. Something good. Ooh, we got a triple here, baby. You love to see it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, the whip grows stronger. The axes, we get more projectiles too. As you can see, the axes do a lot of damage. Get that full HP. And I'm sure there's more HP on the ground than there is in the guys who are chasing me. Yeah, I think we just keep going for the whip. Try to get that at max level, and then hopefully we can get the HP up item. That was dumb damage. And then we can get the maxed out whip. So 30 minutes, y'all. We've got to last 30 minutes. I have no idea what this is. Oh, wow. Okay, well. Pretty sick. Might have held on to that if I knew what it did. But giving us a big flamethrower is pretty sick. Might have held on until we got like some sort of boss encounter. And if you're wondering what this gold is, it's for us to spend after each run on upgrades and stuff. So right now we're playing like a very base version of this character. Yeah, and as we just learned, we can't really mess with the giant bat waves. We can a little bit if we're slick. Yeah, more whip. Sick. That was pretty nice. Let's see if the game continues to bless us with big luck. No, just another axe. That's good too. Giving it a little piercing. Yep, we take the whip. Okay, time to go look for food. We'll take it. That wasn't the best because we weren't really surrounded. Let the Bibles cut a path for us. Damn. I'm kind of letting a lot of experience slip through our fingers while I'm hoping to get the other stuff. Yeah, we'll take the magic wand. It really gets to rapid firing as it gets stronger. Man, these bats are way tougher. I feel weak as hell. I remember that by the time I stopped playing this game, I basically couldn't lose. And it became incredibly boring. So starting off again, kind of fun, in a way. I don't think we're really supposed to win this first run, but I'm not giving up. Let's try to find some healing. Oh, sick. Now that was good timing. Holy crap. It's the bonus round, baby. Even if we lose now, we're going to take a lot of gold out with us. Yeah, 5 items in one is clutch. Awesome. Now we just have to not die. God, I can barely move. These guys will disappear on their own, but we've gotten incredibly lucky with the gambling. But it's weird that we haven't seen almost any of the items. We've seen a lot of the attacks. I think we have to grab the laurel to protect us. We can't walk around one hit away. The Laurel's not my favorite. I don't even remember what, if anything, it pairs with. I don't remember it pairing with anything in the original version. Okay. Can we cut through this? It looks like we can. And even better than that, it looks like we can farm it pretty well. Stay away, stay away. What does the armor pair with? Does that pair with the axe? I'm going to pull up the wiki real quick. I thought they had added something into this game that shows you, but I think we have to unlock it before it shows it to me. And that's a little lame. So let me pull this up real quick. What does the armor pair with? Oh, with Rune Tracer. Okay, we don't have that. Well, what does the Laurel pair with? Anything? Yeah, I don't think it does. What is Metaglio left and Metaglio right? I've never heard of that. That's something new, I guess. But Spinach pairs with, yeah, like I said, the Fire Wand. Okay. We are barely not getting touched. Yeah, magic wand, please. I think that's what's doing it for us. So making it even stronger right now is great. Yep. Can't move too fast, or I think it won't be able to keep up. Oh, God. We got to get out of that. Okay. There's our shield. Oh, nice. It respawned pretty quick. I thought I remembered it not being very good, but I mean, that's a pretty quick spawn. Oh god, are they just way too strong? Woo! Alright, Laurel. I'm relying on you a little too heavily now. We do big damage. Oh my god, I'm just like on the edge of my seat. So we picked up what looks like a clover, which is luck. Yeah, I knew we were going to die at some point. We just couldn't find HP, man. So we unlocked the Fire Wand. Duh. Okay. Find the little clover, so we unlock the clover. Find a rosary, we unlock the cross. We unlock the bracer, get King Bible level 4. Hold 6 different weapons at once, got us the tome. Reach level 20. We unlock the library. Okay, sweet. So the unlocks aren't that crazy now. I was starting to wonder if I was going crazy, not remembering how the unlocks and stuff work. So yeah, we were screwed. We were never ever going to win that because I don't think you can make it to 30 minutes without having the big upgrades, and you can't get the big upgrades without those items. So we spent some cash here to unlock these characters. Oh, they were pretty cheap. I remember Pascalina being really strong. Let's go to power-ups. Yeah, this is one of the strongest ones. Duplicator or something it's called. It makes more projectiles. That's why it costs $5 grand by itself. We haven't even unlocked most of these yet. I do like this one. We're just going to hold because we're probably going to unlock some characters. Let's try Pascalina. And we got stage 2. Yeah, and it's showing us additional stages now. So there's relics. So finally we're seeing some of the new content. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go to the library just for a little bit of change of pace. Yeah, we start with the Rune Chaser. Okay. So here's the deal. We want the whip in like every run. Every run you do, you want the whip. It's the best source of healing in the game. I have no idea what this what the green arrow is pointing me to. But the way we're playing right now, we're not going to get like any experience. We'll take the cross. Want to get some nice attacks early. Damn, taking way too many hits, huh? Pichon is good, but I think you want to have both the birds unlocked, and we don't. So I think we take it. It's probably the way you unlock the next bird is by taking this one. So we're not going to worry too much, I guess, about winning or synergies at this point. Let's just try to get unlocks. Survive as long as we can with the unlocks we have. And then eventually when we have pretty much every item and weapon unlocked, then we can start forging whatever like builds we want. Like knife we should probably take if we see it again. Trying to get my hands on some of this juicy experience, but it's not easy. We buff Rune Tracer. It almost always, if I remember right, ends up doing like the most damage if you max it out. Yeah, and Hollow Heart is the one I was talking about that pairs with the whip. So getting at least a stack of that now will give me a chance if we survive here. It's not looking good based on the crazy amount of damage I've let myself take this early. If we survive, we can get the life-stealing whip. And in my experience with this game, getting that whip is usually run winning if you can get it early. Damn. I feel like we gotta grab the laurel. While we're still weak, give me a chance to keep some of this HP. I wonder if I'm just digging the aesthetic a little bit more. I took the crown there for the experience. Because it was like Halloween recently. And for the first time in a long time, I kind of had a chance to enjoy it myself as an adult. When you have kids, you kind of never get a chance to really enjoy it. You're always worried about their costumes and their trick-or-treating and stuff. But I got to dress up this year. I did like an old-timey jailbreak person with... I wrapped some like chains around myself and put a ski mask on. That was pretty scary looking. And my lady dressed up as like old school Harley Quinn. Like the red and black jester outfit. Looked really good. Upgrade Rune Tracer. I don't even know. Oh, okay. I was about to say, what is that blue portal up there? It's not a portal. That is the holy water. God, this sucks. I'm trying not to get bummed at how weak we are. But it definitely sucks to have all my progress in this game erased. But I am pleased to see that the unlocks came back pretty quick. Alright, we gotta get that, of course. Okay, a little bit of HP. Take the Rune Tracer. I was trying to think of what else we did on Halloween. We went go see a movie called Triangle of Sadness, which I highly recommend. Woody Harrelson has a great part in it. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. I don't want to describe it too much because I think in doing so I'm just going to give a lot of it away. But definitely watch the trailer and see if you think you would like it. The whole thing is kind of like a commentary on the absurdity of like, I mean really, like the rich. Instagram culture, like all these different things that I personally don't connect with. Grab the cross. We need to get more offensive quickly. Sure, let's take the bracer. The bracer, I think, works with the axe. Let me check. No, it works with the knife. Okay. So if we see the knife, we'll probably take it to try to build some sort of synergy. But yeah, Triangle of Sadness, if you're interested. There were a ton of little moments in the movie that really made me appreciate it. Some of its themes and stuff are a little heavy-handed, which is cool. I mean, some people need themes to be heavy-handed in order for them to be good. But it was also very funny. A little bit Lord of the Flies, a little bit... It kind of, I mean, it reminded me of a lot of movies while we were watching it. We were going to go see The Shining, and then we realized and remembered that The Shining is like... I don't even care that I died. We remember that The Shining is like hours long. Like 3 hours long. It's a stupid long. So we unlocked the lightning, which is great. The lightning ring is huge. That's a good item. Let's try one more run with a different character. Imelda, perhaps? And we'll go back to the Mad Forest. This might be the first character I ever beat the game with. Yep, we'll take the lightning ring. And you'll just see it randomly shock stuff on the map. I don't know how good it is early just because you can't target what it kills, so it makes it so that the experience drops are a little unpredictable. Whereas something like this blue wand here, like, I know I'm getting the experience dropped right next to me. But yeah, just being around Halloween and stuff put me in the Halloween spirit. I'm not a big horror movie type of guy. One, I don't get scared, so that whole, like, part of it isn't fun for me. And most horror movies just, I hate to say it, they're just not good movies, if that makes sense. They're not compelling stories, especially the kind of the junk that gets made today. There are some definite classics, though. We're going to take the fire wand here. Sick. Gonna go full mage. So, my girl and I, she loves all things horror. We went to a Comic-Con the other day, got all the 3 guys who played Ghostface. We got all their autographs, which she was pretty stoked about. We're gonna take Rune Tracer. And then we ended up going back and watching Scream, the first one, which I hadn't seen since I was like a kid. And I was like, oh, this movie, as cheesy as it is, it's still like a fun movie. By the way, Jamie Kennedy's in that movie. I don't know if you guys know who he is. Maybe you're too young to know who he was. I always loved him. He had like a prank show called the Jamie Kennedy Experiment that was super funny. Got to shake his hand. He was super stoned. He was at the Comic-Con in San Antonio too. We'll take the Rune Tracer. Upgrades, we want those flying everywhere. Yeah, I didn't realize I couldn't walk through that. That sucks. Nice. Lucky. Bit lucky there. But yeah, after watching the first Scream movie, I was like, damn, why don't we just have like a cool... Like, we pick like the best movies that happen to be horror movies, and then we do like a marathon with that. So this morning I went to like we call like a DVD exchange around here. They probably have that different names in different places, but just like a place where you can go to buy like, yeah, we're gonna take the whip. We can go to buy used movies, and this one in San Antonio is awesome. It's huge. It's like multi-story. It's got like every movie you could want to see. And I grabbed The Thing, which is an amazing movie. Once again, I've only seen it once a long time ago. So I'm kind of stoked to watch it again. I saw the remake. It was kind of trash. Kurt Russell was the man in the original. What else did I grab? We got Lost Boys, which should be cool. Rushing the Whip. The first upgrade on the whip is maybe the most important upgrade in the game because it literally doubles the DPS and allows you to move forward and backward. I know I kind of referenced that earlier, but it's true. What other movies? So I got the complete like Tremors set, which is a movie that used to scare the hell out of me when I was a kid. I used to think that things were going to come out of the ground, and I was so happy my parents had a 2-story house, and I slept on the 2nd story. It made me feel safe against the graboids. Let's go for Magic Wand. We want that to be upgraded quickly as well. I found Kingdom of Heaven, a movie you guys might like. I found that. I also expanded my normal collection a little bit. I didn't just grab horror movies, so that's the reason I was there. I got Kingdom of Heaven, but I got the director's cut, which is like, I think 46 minutes longer, which is a hell of a lot longer. We'll take the axe. The director's cut of that movie is a whole different movie, and it's so much better. It's a Ridley Scott movie, man. Who the hell is editing whole storylines and plots out of a Ridley Scott movie? For reference, he also did Gladiator, which the extended edition of that is amazing. And he did Yeah, we'll take the magic wand. Those are all good. And he did, like, Black Hawk Down. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'll watch a 5-hour version of any of his movies. I don't care. But yeah, I found that. I got the complete Mummy series because I realized my kids haven't seen the Mummy. And that was super fun for me as a kid. It was like a more modern Indiana Jones. What else? What else? Oh, the movie that I was mainly looking for was Poltergeist. We'll take the fire wand. Big damage. Yeah, I wanted to get the OG Poltergeist movie. And the lady there, who's a little ADD, she was like bouncing around talking about crazy stuff. She was like, oh, we don't have it, we don't have it. Checked all these sections for me after I already checked them. Then she's like, let me go check the computer. And I was like, man, I wish you'd have done that in the first place. She says, oh, we do have it. It's in this section. She goes and checks it. It's not there. 5 minutes goes by. She's looking for it. And then she remembers that she put it in her like own, in the whole movie store, which like I said is a multi-level store. It's massive. There's a tiny little shelf with her name on it. She put the movie there. I was like, are you serious? So this whole time we were looking for it, she had it on her like own little personal section. And then I was like stoked. I was like, I wasn't even mad really. I was just happy to have the movie. And because it's not an easy movie to find. Some of these older horror movies around Halloween time, people are buying them up. So I was stoked to have it and to have like all the movies on my list were found. And then we go to the front and she realizes she can't find the DVD. And I'm like, okay. Now I'm pretty sure she just like wants it for herself because she says she's like a massive movie buff. Take the better damage on that. So I think she's playing me for a fool of a took. I don't think she wants to sell me that. So yeah, so I guess I said all that to say tomorrow we're going to be watching Lost Boys, The Thing, and we were hopefully going to watch Poltergeist, but my lady has never seen Tremors. And now it doesn't scare me at all, of course, as an adult man. It just kind of makes me laugh because it's super campy and fun. But she's never seen it, and she's a huge horror movie buff, so we're going to watch that together. Eat popcorn, order pancakes, sit on the sofa, probably in my underwear, typical good stuff, good Saturday stuff. It is going to be a fun time. I've had a stressful ass week, y'all. Lots of very large paper writings. Lots of exams, which I'm not sure I did the best on. Despite trying my best. And it doesn't end. It's going to start again next week. I've got another paper basically to write today. I'm sort of procrastinating even by playing this game, but I hate not making YouTube content for too long. And this felt like a good opportunity to do that, so take a little mental break, play some fun video games, and then get back to the old graduate program mines, salt mines. I was hoping to put some damage on that little mini-boss gentleman. Yeah, we'll get the piercing on the axes. Okay, this is kind of sick. The orb there, that's the first orb we've ever found. Yep, we're gonna kill those guys. I just wanted to wait until the mini-boss got on the screen. So we do want the spinach for the fire wand, that's for sure. So what are we looking for? We're looking for hollow heart, spinach, candelabrador, which I don't even think we've unlocked. Armor goes with rune tracer, though I don't know if it makes some sort of final form. I don't know. This thing I'm looking at actually might be old. I just realized. If this update is new, then what I'm looking at might just be way too old. Damn, I want the magic wand and the whip, This really increases the effectiveness of the wand, though, that piercing. It's like, oh, it pierces through one more enemy. It's like, no, that's doubling the damage. In a way. Using this not as an opportunity to get more experience, because the enemies are so spread out, but as an opportunity to scout for more health. This is our best run so far, I think, in terms of power. Just because we have the unlocks. There we go. That makes me feel a little better. Cannot let ourselves get caught by these big bats. We took a little damage getting out, but we would have taken a lot more damage if we had tried to stay in. Because we don't have the sauce to kill these things. I need to go ahead and read a list of patch notes for this so I know what the changes really are. Okay, this is spooky. Clear out... Ah, I can't believe I ran into him. Clear out some of these bats before the mantis has a chance to come in here and kill me. It's going to get pretty damn tight. I didn't even think he was touching me. God dang it. We unlocked garlic, which is another attack. We got floor chickens. We unlocked a tract orb. The clock lancet. Duplicator. Okay. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to call it for today just because I do have things to do that I don't want to do. And I am procrastinating. When we come back next time, guys, expect a much better showing. You know what we can do while we're here? Let's go ahead and invest in some of our power-ups. Yeah, because we didn't unlock any characters. So, yeah, we can't afford that. Duplicator, if you rush Duplicator, I wouldn't fault you for that. That's probably the best one. And if you don't like, you can always refund your power-ups if you see something that you don't think is that good. I would recommend investing in growth, the cooldown, the spinach, anything that makes you do more damage or gain more experience faster. So, like, this is just more damage. And this is greater area, right? Which is essentially more damage. Ooh, that's pretty expensive. What else can we get? Sure, we'll get a magnet so we can attract more experience. And that's cool. So when we come back next time, guys, we'll try, I think, the last character we haven't used yet. And we'll probably have a much more successful run with all the additional unlocks. But that's going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed a little throwback look at Vampire Survivors. And hopefully when we come back next time, we will... we'll get into more of the new content. But that's it. Take care, y'all. I'm Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.